What is going on with my Raider family? You are back for another very special Thursday live edition of the Turf and Rundown Show, man. Make sure you guys tapping on the thumbs up, tapping on the subscribe if you really like the content. My man, my dog, Turf, how you doing, man, on this fine Thursday night?
Yes, sir. Toast to my guy, Rundown, the hardest working man in show business. I just want y'all to know that. Trust me. Hey, he makes it look easy, I promise you. I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, young bro. I'm ready to get this show going, man. It's a lot to talk about, man. Training camp,
For sure.
Pads is starting to get put on. It's starting to feel like real football is in the air,
Real football in the air, man, 100%. And you already know what time it is, man. Before we get to anything, we got to do this, man. We got to go ahead and shout out the chat lives, man. Chat lives matter.
Absolutely.
And before I get to the important chats, I have to correct somebody. No, my brother. It's fuck you. It's not fuck the Raiders, it's fuck you.
That's all right. We'll let him stay,
Yeah, I appreciate the view count, though. I appreciate the view count.
Exactly. Look it up.
But Huey P, man, in the building, man. What's going on?
Huey P.
Glad you're here, man. Glad you're here. Steve Jones, man, cancel college.
Jones is in the building.
We one of the worst teams in the league. If you notice, he says that every year, bro. So I don't really be tripping about Cowherd.
Exactly.
Cowherd is, and plus you got to really understand what it is, bro. He's part of the Chargers media. Like he gets paid by the Chargers. So
exactly.
Come on now. You know what I mean? We already know what that is. Tony, what's the deal, man?
Shepherd. Oh my God.
Yes, sir.
Got a treat for you tonight, buddy.
Yes, sir. Terrence Sledge, what's going on, man?
Building.
Yeah.
What up, T?
Raider Rebel, what up, dog? What's going on?
In the building, man. Always salute. Always showing up. Support, baby.
Salute my man John Leon.
Leon in the building. That man be supporting when he working too, man.
Yes, sir. You really do.
Bro. We really appreciate you, man.
My man Billy Davis also in the building.
Billy Davis always showing love to the family, bro.
Yep.
You had every TRS event. I see you, Billy. I see you, Billy. I see you.
We might have to give Billy something special, man.
Exactly, Mr.
Yes, sir. What's going on?
Rundown. Raiders.
One of our TRS brethren in the building.
You already know. That's that guy, Cheeto Linus. Leo, what it do?
My dog Prez, man. What's going on?
Raiders resistance in that.
Yeah, always showing that love, man.
We
always
got people showing up today, bro. This must be a good time slot.
Yeah. Last but not least, man. Myra G in the building, man. Myra G in the building, man.
Girl, that's always supporting.
Clifford in the building, my dog SoCal in the building.
We got everybody up in here.
Yeah, it's real.
It's real live tonight.
Plus, I see my guy, man, Chris in the building as well, man. Gonna be a fire episode. Glad everybody up in here.
Good one, man.
Already know what time it is, man. We're gonna be touching on a number of topics. So make sure you guys go ahead and touch on the comment section, man. The show don't move without y'all and y'all opinions as well, man. So we definitely want to hear from y'all. But we're here, man. Let's go ahead. Let's get it started. Camp done started already. We already know what time it is. You've talked about it on your show. I've talked about it on my show. But now we got day 2 notes, right? We got, some things going on from today that's highlighted. So really want to get your opinion real quick. Then we go to the chat and some things that I saw that were pretty cool. But anything that you saw just researching today, seeing what went on in practice that caught your eye?
Not anything that really caught my eye. I was a little shocked that Chris was excited about Bowers in booty shorts and tank tops still running around out there. I gotta admit it, Chris. I was a little shocked, but aside all of that, I could see everybody is really focused, and I mean, they wish they had the pads on yesterday. There's something that we all know is about to happen.
Mhm.
And I want everybody to understand, to think that everybody's about to come out of this unscathed. I
Yeah.
don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
this not about to be some piece of cake training camp. They about to bang.
Oh yeah, for
This is
sure.
it's a very different culture coming up, and I'm telling y'all right now, they about to get it in,
Yeah.
and it's
100%.
not for the timid of weak. I'm just
And
telling
I
you, it's
can't wait
not
for that
for
because
the
it's
timid
gonna
of
show
weak.
us what type of team we got, what type of players we have already.
Exactly.
Real quick, man, our dog Severe in the building. What's going
Severe in
on?
the building.
Also, man, always got to give a shout out to Papa Rundown, man.
Yeah.
Saying what's going
That's big
down.
bro, yo. That's big bro.
He getting down with us on Sunday, man. So it's gonna be a
Already.
fun time for sure, man.
Already.
Definitely gonna be a fun time. But yeah, man, for like you said, not for the faint of heart, right? Not for the faint of heart.
Right.
When it comes to what we're gonna be doing as far as this training camp, we're gonna be banging. Them pads gonna get to clacking, man. I mean, Zeus talked about it today, right? He said it's music to his ears, which I like. You know what I mean? I like that. Another thing that kind of caught my eye when we talk about the 11-on-11 period,
Right.
and we're gonna talk about this, but we had a turnover today, and that was from Gardner Minshew, right? And from all accounts, what it looked like, it was a pretty ugly one.
Yeah.
So from there, I was saying this on Chris's show when he had Murph, and I think this is going to highlight it a lot, where the battle is going to be won in that quarterback room, and it's going to be fairly in practice, really. Turnovers. Who's going to hold on to the ball better? You know what I mean? Because we already know the differences between the game, right?
Yes.
You know, Gardner's more mobile. Even Jack Jones, a lot of people even keep highlighting more mobile. He's got that. You know, our guy OC's playing with the Tom Brady type of game right there. But at the end of the day, the common denominator is who's not going to be turning the ball over. And that's with Gardner that I'm a little, he got that you know, trait about him where he's gonna give it up a couple times. He's prone to that. So that's one thing where I feel like your boy can get the advantage. I mean, what you think about when you saw him turning the ball over and things of that nature?
You already know, man. I mean, what was the number one thing that I've harped on more than anything else when it came to our guy AOC and what he did and how he handled, you know, being thrown to the wolves? You know, those last 4 or 5 games, not a single turnover. 8 TDs, 0 interceptions, no turnovers. I mean, that is a skill, ladies and gentlemen. It actually is a skill, believe it or not, because we all have, right, our tendencies. And no matter how you try to stop them, they just are going to happen. There's that thing called poker that people play for a living that, you know, sure, of course you have to be, you know what I'm saying, lucky, but there's a whole lot of skill in that, and it's called a tell sign, right? Your body is going to just react whether you want it to or not. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, it's a lot of that, man. And the fact that this guy, cool, calm, collected, right? No turnovers, make sure he stayed focused, locked in as a rookie in those conditions. I think people take that a little bit for granted.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you know, like I said, that is a trait of Gardner's. He will get at mug up a couple times. You know what I mean? So
he'll take that risk. He'll take that risk.
Leo and Chris want us to know that it was Jacorian Bennett who tipped the ball up. So hey,
I'm joking. That's actually fire.
That's good. That's good.
It was Jacorian Bennett. That's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good. I'm waiting till the preseason games. Like I said, I'm reserving my judgment till I see preseason.
Right.
When I see that and he on them live bullets, then I'll get to eating crow if so far. But as of right now, cool. You know what I mean? We ain't even going real live yet. I'm waiting till next Tuesday. And we're gonna see.
Yeah.
But I think, you know, what I have seen so far out of the training camp, you know, your boy AOC looks slimmer for sure.
Yeah.
100% looks a little quicker, trying to get outside of that tackle, which is what I really need. I don't need you to be running fast north south. How quick you get east west? You know what I mean? Like that's where I want. But So we'll see from there. But at the end of the day, see, I told y'all Ter's booze when Ben makes the play.
I did that on
it's
purpose.
good, man. It's good. But what I do like is my man Epps was on that receiving end, man. And
he was.
I like Epps. I really
Yeah, he
do.
was.
I never understood the hate he was receiving. I think people was getting bored towards the offseason, so we just needed something to talk about. Honestly,
I agree.
Yeah, I think the safety's gonna be straight, man. I mean, I really do. So already though, defense flying around, no turf already.
They are flying around. They flying around like crazy.
Yeah. I mean, what we expect, though. I mean, kind of, we expected this. I mean, you really add a defensive lineman, and really, I mean, his job is just to disrupt, really. I mean, you talk about Christian Wilkins, ain't too much he gotta figure out. So, I mean, the addition is already looking like to pay dividends. I mean, we ain't seen too much, but the energy's right.
Is absolutely right. Everything's right. I mean, it's what you want to see at the beginning of training camp.
Sure.
A lot of focus, a lot of aggression, right? A lot of people ready to, get it in, man, and get this season started and get those bumps, bruises, and body condition for this war. It's
we close, man. We close.
It's not that far, man. I mean,
Hall of Fame game.
Don't realize that. Yeah, I was gonna say August 10th is the first preseason game, man.
Yeah,
15 days, 17 days away.
Severe says, I'd rather have a guy pushing his limits now, throwing some picks in the process, than a guy playing too cautiously and never cutting it loose. This is the time for experimentation. 100%.
I can't, disagree.
100%. He's right. It just depends on the context of the turnover, right? Like,
exactly.
Now, say if he's just trying something cool, but if he's throwing into like double, triple coverage, now I'm sitting there like, I mean, regardless of how you try that, bro, it's double coverage. Like, I still don't want to see that either.
Exactly.
But from all accounts, we're not going to sit here and say that AOC was super impressive, because from what I've read and what I've seen, he didn't look like to blow, Gardner out the water either. You know what I mean? He looked so today as well. When you talk about Aiden O'Connell, so we'll see from that about him. But I mean, at the end of the day, the quarterback position is there. But what I want to talk to you about as well, because we still got these day 2 notes as part of the day 2 notes. We got some O-line injuries right now.
Yeah.
We got some O-line injuries. Now, have updates. Yesterday, we said they was on the PUP list. You know what I mean? All that. But Telesco went ahead and updated us now. JPJ, short term, is looking to come back very, very soon. Sometime maybe this week, maybe early next week. Now, what concerns me is that he said Colton is going to take a couple weeks. He ain't saying nothing short term about that one. Now, JPJ, he said, he going to come back very, very soon, which I'm cool. But Colton staying out that long, starting to get a little worried, man. I mean, I know where you at. Go ahead, detail us.
Who do they have at number 2? Who's Colton? Pete. Who's number 1 right now?
Probably Andres Pete.
Pete.
Yeah.
Pete, my bad.
Yeah.
Veteran. It's glad we got him. Not sure who else we have that can compete in that position, but I'm telling you, man, I really think this is going to be a problem. And it's no different than holding out, to be honest. That's really what's going on. And he's not being allowed that time to gel with his brothers, his line, let alone the running backs and so forth. So it's concerning to me, man. It's super concerning because, I mean, the guy hasn't played football a lot, in a while. He sat out a lot last year. He's already coming into this season sitting out somewhat. I mean, can we really rely on him? Is he going to get through even the first 10 games of the season? I mean,
that's my thing. And I see everybody saying, like, don't jump off the bridge and he'll be fine. But my thing is, like, we all know, they got to start getting some continuity, especially this O-line, bro. Like, there's no room for error with this O-line, because I can already hear the nation, bro. I can already hear some of y'all when it comes to the season, right? And he's not practicing, and Colton get out there rusty, and he don't look good. I can hear it already, bro. Like, we can hear it already. And what kills me is when, as football fans sometimes and as Raider fans, we see things happen, and we can chronologically put a map to how we got to this point, but we want to like ignore it. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we'll just ignore it. It is what it is. So to me, I think we got to start paying a little more close eye, because if he's not practicing before that second preseason game, bro, we got a problem. We have a problem. I'm gonna be 100% honest with y'all, bro. We have a major problem on our hands if he's not practicing before that second preseason game, because now we talking about that continuity being out.
Bro, I'm trying to explain to y'all. Look, we saw it in Jacobs. I mean, everyone wanted to. I'm telling you, a lot of that was that he just wasn't there. He wasn't, gelling with the line. That is a thing. Right, rundown, right? Am I wrong? That is
that's real. That's real.
You know how your guys block, just like you know 100%. How your guys run, right? Trust me, these offensive linemen know who's running into their backs, man, with their helmets down. Like, this stuff is a known thing. It's a talk, right? You get clowned in the locker room from this kind of stuff, right? Particularly the running backs that just run into the backs. Like, that's like the ultimate. All right, it's time to get this dude a new position. Like, right? So yeah, man. I'm just saying, man. It's
it's ugly, bro. For me, it's just you're 100% right. I mean, we talk about continuity not only for the running backs, for the O-line as well, bro. I mean, we always detail it like those 5 dudes on the line, bro, need to understand what that dude to the right or to the left is doing. You know what I mean? How they move, regardless of the fact our whole left side is out. Yeah, you know what I mean? Our whole left side is out. That's big. You know what I mean? Problem. If he comes back rusty, we don't have that continuity. You know what I mean? Right. And for everybody that's up in here, we watch football a long time. We watched football a long time. How many teams make it through the season with all 5 O-linemen being healthy? You know what I mean? Like all 5 O-linemen being continuous. And we see how that hurts teams sometimes. You know what I mean? Like when your O-line ain't jailed and you got that 1 weak link or whatever the case. So let's hope that by the week 2 of preseason, he's at least practicing. Like I said, I don't care if he play preseason, just practice at least. Right. Then we'll be good. But going from there, man, make sure you guys are hitting the like, hitting the subscribe button. We're gonna start talking about some DB talk, man, because there's a little video circling around, right, of Jack Jones. He's over there doing some drills, you know what I mean, with the DBs, and his footwork looked exponentially better. Now, it's just a footwork drill is just a drill, but at the end of the day, bro, I've said this. I think he has the ability to be a top 10 corner. He has that ability. Can he put it all together? We'll see. Right. But we go from him, Ja'Cory and Bennett. Ain't heard nothing about Brandon facing so far. We got some DBs we got to talk about, man. But I know you got a guest that can go ahead and help us out with that DB.
Yeah, I want y'all to know there's a guy in the building. His name is Mr. Mark Rollins, ladies and gentlemen. Let me make sure I let y'all know. This is one of Omaha, Nebraska's finest. He's going to, be modest. He's going to, I'm just the right. Nah, this guy is a specimen. 4.3 40. I mean, bench, squat, everything else out of this world. Played more than one position. But obviously known for cornerback. We started having that conversation. So once again, I'd like to invite my guy, Mark Rollins, to the building. What's going on, brother?
What's up, T? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. So introduce yourself to the people, man. Tell us where you from. How'd you start playing cornerback? Yeah, where did this whole defensive side of your life come from?
So like you said, Omaha, Nebraska, grew up in Omaha. I wanted to play my entire life, but my mom wouldn't let me play. First off, we didn't have the money, number one, because you had to pay back then until the school let you play. Right. And the school wouldn't let you play till about the 9th grade. So I didn't actually strap on past to the 9th grade, but I always played like kill the man and, backyard football growing up, probably being from Nebraska. That's all we had was football, the hookers, that was it. So I played my whole life, but didn't actually play for real and put a helmet on until I was in the 9th grade. Played cornerback from day one, played a little bit of running back, but I was mainly cornerback. Came to Montana State with my boy T here.
Yes, sir. Montana State University.
Yeah. Started out as a corner, we had some injuries in the spring, so they decided to try me at running back. I did pretty well, so they just left me over there. I should have fumbled the ball every time I got it. Still be playing corner, but yeah, a lot of playing running back's a lot different than playing corner. Running back, you're gonna get injured a lot.
Right,
so,
taking them hits.
Yeah, and I'm not really built as a running back. My legs are skinny, so
right.
I took some hits and I never recovered. So I should have probably stayed at corner. So it's all good though.
So as a corner, you tell us, like, especially at the collegiate level, like this man was guarding NFL guys. I mean, real talk. We played guys that made it to the league, man, and shoot, they're still making it to the league from our school. But tell us some of the things that really blew your mind, or you became easy when you got to college that you thought was hard. You talk about that transition from high school to college.
Transition from high school to college. I think the first thing I noticed was actually, I think my practices in high school were harder than my practices in college. We had a coach that was crazy in high school. I mean, we had a guy. The story I always tell, it was the first day we had on pass. This is probably about my 10th grade year, varsity football. Everybody running into each other. We had a guy run into another guy. The dude gets knocked out. The coach he's like, get out of my drill. Rolls the guy. He was knocked out. So he's like bouncing up and down, completely unconscious, and gets rolled out of the drill. And he's like, all right, next up. So, I mean, we had a tough high school practice.
Right.
You get fired for that nowadays.
Straight up get fired.
Immediately fired.
Not going down.
He said, get out of my drill, and just rolled him out. And the dude was completely unconscious, limp, everything. It was crazy. So
yeah, we grew up in some wild times, man. We grew up.
I mean, but thinking of that, and it's nice to have you on the show, brother, man, for sure. But going from that, where would you say, if you saying that's hard, where would you say as a corner, right, would probably be the hardest thing for a corner to transition from college to go to the NFL, trying to guard guys like that?
I think the hardest thing from college to NFL is probably going to be I think they do a lot of getting corners that guard a specific type of receiver. So then when you get a unique type of receiver, like a little fast, quick guy, I think those guys are going to excel now, because I think they're leaning towards these tall corners that, they can guard the tall guys. But if you get a little short, quick guy in there, I think it's tough for these big guys who are like 6'3", 6'4" to try to cover them. I mean, just having played football before, anybody who's played, that those little bitty short, fast guys,
it's tough to get your hand on.
Yeah, right. You got to have a certain type of guy to cover them. And I think just like, when Randy Moss came in the league, he kind of changed the game. Everybody started going towards the super tall receivers. And then it left the smaller corners were in trouble at that point. Right. And now you got all these tall corners. And I think you're going to see a transition back a little bit. Tyreek Hill is the first example I'll bring up. He's causing everybody a problem right now.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
And there's a couple other guys that are the same way. I mean, those tall guys are meant to cover tall receivers and do certain things. But
yeah, 100. So we a Raider show, so we got to ask you just a little bit about some of the Raiders. We got some DBs on here that we got some in question, right? When we talk about something like Ja'Cory Bennett, Jack Jones. So how familiar are you with some of the Raiders DBs?
I took a look at you guys' draft picks and kind of looked at one guy. We were talking about tall corners a little bit earlier.
Right.
DeCamerion.
That's one people intrigued with.
Yeah. Let's give us the deep dive, if you will, real quick. I know you got to get out of here in a minute, but yeah, give us that deep dive on Mr. Richardson. What did you think, man? What was your scouting thoughts?
I think that he can be successful if he's put in the right position. He's going to be one of those guys that can be extremely successful if you put him in the right position, because he's got some really, really good tools. He's got a good canvas to start out with. He's fast. He's tall. He's got all of that. He tackles well. You can turn on his film from college, and you can see he led the SEC defensive backs and tackles probably for 2 years.
Wow.
Yep. He's a good tackler. He transferred from Mississippi State, I think, to Ole Miss his last year, and then decided to declare for the draft. I don't know if he finished out with Ole Miss or what, but his majority of his time was Mississippi State.
Right.
He'll be really good. I think what y'all need, I talk about putting him in the right position to succeed. He needs to stay out on the outside and cover a tall guy.
Yeah. Yeah, if he ever tried to go slot, I don't.
Nah, I'm not with that. So do you think he excels more in that man, or you think zone? You think he's more? Which type of corner would you think he is?
I honestly think he could play either, but his best is going to be zone because
I knew you were going to say that. Yep.
His job is going to be to disrupt passing lanes because he's very tall and he's fast. He needs to keep his body in between the quarterback and the receiver, and he'll create havoc for somebody to try to throw a good pass. He'll cause you to overthrow the receiver, and maybe if you got a safety up top, those are interceptions. Now that's one thing I noticed. He didn't have any picks in college, 0.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, what I just spoke about earlier, him disrupting passing lanes, I bet if you looked at his safety might have some picks because he's causing you to overthrow that receiver. So what you might see is who's ever playing safety for the Raiders might have an uptick in his
picks or right. Yeah, just more production in general on those intangibles. That makes
sense. You talk about not having no picks, and some people will look at that, right, for a corner, but how important to you is having interceptions coming from college to the NFL?
I think it's really important. I'm not going to say it's super important, but it plays into it because you got those guys where you throw the ball up and we call them ball hawks. Like they will adjust their body to do specific things and they'll pick the ball off. And that can be big, especially in the goal line. That's an extra possession for your offense. It can make or break a game, a single play, and especially turnovers. Turnovers are big in football. We all know that. So
it can change. Yeah, look at the team who has the least amount, and that's probably who won the game. So you're absolutely right.
100%. We got some, like I said, we got some young dudes in here. You know what I mean? Not a lot of notable guys that are in our corner room.
Right.
But I do want to ask him about Jack Jones just to see if he's watched Jack Jones because that 18 for us, I think he can be a top 10 corner.
Jack Jones is the dude.
I think he got that type of ability, but I don't know if you've seen him or anything like that.
I didn't get a chance to look at Jack Jones. What I can do is take a look at him and come back and give my evaluation on him at a later date. But
of course,
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say because again, I knew he had to go. He just wanted to pop through. Since we started chatting about DBs, you know what I'm saying? I figured I'd hit my man and give y'all a different perspective from somebody, right, that has played this position at a high level, and it won't always be somebody that's college, right? We may get an NFL guy here. We may get somebody that just made it through high school, man. Maybe they junior year. Maybe they only played JV. They still may have valid points on what they thought. You know what I'm saying? And that's the type of stuff we trying to bring to y'all. So, Raul, I appreciate you for coming through.
Sure, man.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
I just got one more thing because there's no way I'm letting us go through this, without pumping up my nephew, my little man. You know what I'm saying? So tell us what's going on, man. I know you got 2 children, but one of them is doing big things for sure right now.
Right. So
what is he doing, man? Tell us where he's at. What's going on?
So Isaac, my son Isaac, he's playing ball. He's playing corner at Harvard.
Harvard, ladies and gentlemen.
He's going Harvard junior year.
What's up?
Doing big things. He's majoring in econ and computer science, doing his internship. He's traveling abroad. So hopefully he continues what he's doing, and he makes me look like a bum at some point in his life.
That's what's up, man. Hey, Isaac is dope, man. Isaac killed it.
He doing his thing, man. That's
absolutely fire. Out of the state of Tennessee, man, and Harvard, bro. He's already won. He's already won in life. Real talk. Hey, Rollo, again, man, appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, bro. And we're going to get at you next time, boss.
Man, one last thing. Y'all got good chemistry on here. I like y'all's little thing going on. Y'all got a good show here.
Okay. Man, we appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah,
man. This is very polished. I like it.
That's what's up, man. Appreciate you, man. We'll have you back for sure. Don't worry.
For sure.
All right.
So y'all
peace to Rollin.
Appreciate my guy for showing on, man. Giving us that. Hold on, I don't like this angle right here. This is nasty.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Now we back in. Now we.
Yeah, I appreciate my man giving us the insight for sure, man. I mean, I think honestly, it's important to get insight from people that have played the game,
right.
You know what I mean? That have played it maybe at a high level at certain points. It can tell you the little nuances, right? What he just gave you about DeCamerion Richardson,
right,
is just a little nugget that maybe some people won't really notice. You feel me?
Unbiased. He don't have a dog in the fight. He don't know none of these guys. I mean, come on, y'all could tell he don't know Jack Jones. That brother is, you know what I'm saying, way submersed in his family. He thinking about them Harvard kids in the conference, right? He's not looking at regular football like we are from that respect. So, yeah, I mean, y'all just got some good insight on, and he actually really looked at him. He watched tape, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I mean? I told him I would probably give him a call at some point. He's like, no, I'm gonna check out a couple of you guys, but he told me that.
So. That's real, bro. And then at the end of the day, right? I haven't heard anything about DeCamerion so far. Really, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't heard nothing about any of the DBs. Because honestly, I feel like it's Devontae Adams baptized in season. So you know what I mean. So really, I think that's going down. He's probably out there baptizing folks, so it's probably not too much to talk about.
Getting them all.
But you know, we'll see. That's why I say we gotta wait till the preseason, because as of right now, our D line's going 100 miles an hour. O line is you know, 3/4 of what they are. Still trying to learn a playbook. We got to see when the real bullets are flying and people are really, you know what I mean, game planning and saying, okay, that corner over there ain't as good as 18 over here. So what are we going to do? You know what I mean? So I just want to see that.
Absolutely. It's imperative, man. And I really do think we have the people that can play that position well.
Right.
If we get everything we expect to get from up front and do well against the run.
Yeah.
If we can do well against the run and get pressure from up front, it's absolutely going to
see. And this is probably where I differ, because I think we're going to be day one of the best run defenses in the league. Day one.
Right.
My issue now comes from probably the pass, and I'm not sitting there saying like we're not going to get pressure, but at the end of the day, right, it's like if we're not in third and, you know what I mean, if we're not in third and longs, I'm a little worried. You feel what I'm saying? Like we're built to be third, you know what I mean? If it's third and fourth, third and three, and offense, I'm worried now. Because I'm like, we're not stopping the run, bro. You know what I mean?
I agree.
And if we're not stopping the run, we can't have Max and Kuntz do what they do. You know what I mean? Like, that's the problem.
That's a good point.
So
that's a good point.
I think we'll be able to do that 100%. But at that point, it's like I need to be able. We got to be able to get that pressure with the front four. That's gonna be real key. How much pressure can you get with just four?
Right.
You know what I mean? Because if we can do that, straight. If we ain't got to bring extra blitzes, cool. You know what I mean? That
changes everything, especially if we can get that kind of pressure, you know, consistently.
Right.
You know what I mean? If you get consistent pressure with four, that, I mean, Patrick, can you imagine what Patrick Graham is going to do with that?
Yeah.
I see a lot of turnovers.
Oh, 100%.
I see a lot of turnovers in our future if we can get that popping.
So we're gonna go into the rumor mill of the show, right? Now you already know at this portion of the season, right? Most of the clickbait is pretty much gone, right? So but at the end of the day, you do have some rumors that might come out that might intrigue the eye. If this is the first time you're hearing it, I'm glad you're hearing it here on the Turf and Rundown show. But got a little word that the Raiders are inquiring about a trade. Now, they're not, you know, none's imminent, none's happening. I'm not telling you that they're going to do it, but I'm saying they inquired. And the name is DeMario Davis, linebacker from the Saints. I'll tell you what, if they did that right there, I'm not worried about the linebacker room no more.
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
If they did that, I am going to 100% say now we can talk about being a top 5 defense.
Yeah, I agree.
That right there is a move, bro. That's a move. And it would tell me a number of things. I mean, but I want to get your take on if they did something like this, or just the fact that they're even inquiring about it.
Right.
What does it tell you?
It's telling me that they are literally just making sure that they have the best talent up front.
Right.
Number one, no hard feelings. Hey, we bringing in competition. And if you number one right now and you think you sweet, think again, because anywhere we can get better, we're gonna get better.
100%.
I mean, and that's what it brings to me. And it's not malicious. It's not like this is the standard, gentlemen. You think that we're not trying to get the next Max to be right behind Max? Like that is the new standard, ladies and gentlemen. Everybody's going to have somebody on their ass. And that's just,
and I'm not sitting here saying that they'll do it. I don't even know if they are going to do it. I don't even know how serious it is. But if they do this,
right?
Number one, how much does it take? Right? Do you think it takes a lot? I don't think it takes a lot. The man is pretty veteran. If I'm not mistaken,
I don't think he passed the rundown test. Do he for age?
Nah, he's definitely in them 30s.
He's
definitely in them 30s.
Got like a year or two.
He's been in the league for a minute. If I'm not mistaken, he's been in the league for a cool minute. But even last year, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up his stats. But even last year, I think he had a good ass year. Even so, you know what I mean. But looking at it, let's look at the stats. He's 6'2", 248. The man's been in the league for 13 years. He's 35, so he's up there. Really wouldn't. So if you're talking about age and all that, like it shouldn't take a lot.
He's not getting a whole lot of run. You're not expecting a whole lot of run.
Hell no, not at all, not at all. But the season, right? Last year, you say he's 35, but the man played all 17 games last year.
Yeah.
Had 74 tackles, solo, 74 solo tackles, 47 assists, and had 121 total at 34. So say what you want. You feel what I'm saying? He still had 6.5 sacks last year.
Yeah. I mean,
6.5 sacks with 4 pass deflections, bro. Say what you want. This man was balling last year, bro. If you get that, it is net. Yep, Tony, he the one that wear them camo sleeves, bro. He's hard. He hard.
Is hard.
I'm not even gonna bullshit. If it don't take that much to get him, 100%, bro, I'm getting him.
Go after him. No, absolutely, I agree.
100%. And then I'm looking at him, right? And then because we talk about he's 35, so everybody's concern would be the availability, right, bro? This man has only missed about like 4 games in his career. This man only missed 4 games in his 13-year career, bro. Oh yeah, 100%. I don't think I think twice about that. But yeah. And that, you know, Chris says it. His age worries me, but yeah, bro, he's only missed 4 games in his career, bro. You talk about just last year playing all 17 and having 121 tackles, bro. Like that's
crazy, bro. That is crazy.
The man almost had 7 sacks, bro, at 34, 35, bro. Hey, make that happen.
Make that shit happen. That's big.
Can you imagine him and Spillane? No.
Dude, there's no break. There's no break. There's no break.
Oh. See, this is
that's
my thing.
1A and 1B right there. You know what I'm saying?
I understand that, but this is a different type of veteran. You feel what I'm saying? This is a different type of veteran, bro. And at the end of the day, where I would say this is different is that in the past, we signing dudes and trading for dudes like this, and that's our only hope. You feel what I'm saying?
He's
like,
the number one dude. This dude is just gonna bring you in and breathe.
We hoping that he carries the team on his back. But at this point, we trading for this dude. He's just a piece of the puzzle, bro. And that's a very good piece, in my opinion. So Leo's question, perfect. Does he come in and play for Diablo, or is he depth? Oh, he starts day one, bro. He start day one.
Yeah, I think he starts immediately. Effective
day one, bro. It's him and Spillane, bro. And if that Diablo depth at that point, and Diablo for real, and Chris ain't gonna like this, but if you do that, Diablo fighting for his roster spot with your boy Masterson at that point.
Right. No, absolutely. That's a problem. That's just a problem all the way around.
Yeah, bro. Like I said, we detailed the stats last year, man. Once again, 121 tackles last year, 6.5 sacks, 4 pass deflections, 1 forced fumble.
That is crazy. That is a season.
Bro, that's a season, bro. That's a season. That's what I'm saying. You see, like that's what everybody gonna say. He run a 4. He's 6'4". He runs a 4.4. Hey, man. Thank you, Cliff. With six sacks, bro, he starts.
Exactly. There's no way.
He damn near wearing green dot if it wasn't for Spillane. He damn near wearing green dot.
Yeah.
You get a captain. That's the next thing, bro. You get a captain. Another guy come in this defense and really start leading things. I mean, we already in a good direction, but I mean, just another 100%. Guy to add to fortify, like, yeah, that's a good piece, man. I would be with this 100%. Then it comes the contract, right? How much are you paying him? But linebackers of that age probably ain't making too much, no?
League minimum for a veteran of that stature.
Right.
Probably a million. Not a lot.
Do you think you can still do this, something like this, and trade, and sign a guy like Gilmore? Because I would feel like if you do this, it's probably one or the other. You know what I mean? Like you either getting a veteran corner or like this dude. So it's one or the two.
Yeah, you're not getting both. That's a good question. What
would people say we need more?
I would go more with a corner because
corner
have so many. I mean, it's really gonna put a rookie that is good out there, though.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna put a good one on the street, and I guarantee you, before he even hits the street, he'll get picked up. I think Devonshire, Richardson, and Wu Governor. Those three right there, if any one of those three have to get let go, they'll be picked up before they get let go.
Okay. That's interesting. Let's see what the chat says, man. What's more of a need? Like, if we're going to sign a veteran, right, what's more of a need? Right. DB or linebacker, in you guys' opinions? What would be more of a veteran presence need, man? Eric, Raiders hater hunter, man. What's going down? Yeah, bro. What's more of a need?
Glad you got that, bro. Glad you got that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm glad you got that.
For sure. I don't think I mean, honestly, the person in me it's probably DB, in my opinion. I think DB's more of a need than linebacker. I feel like we can roll with the dudes at linebacker. I mean, we've been doing it already for the last 2-3 years. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? But DB looks like more of a weak link to me.
I have to agree with you. You already know I'm nervous about that one side. You know, that DB too. That's something that has to come to fruition, man. Because like you said, that's what they'll target defensively, and that can be a problem.
100%. So we're coming up towards the end of the show, man. Make sure you guys are hitting the thumbs up button. We appreciate everybody, man. Had a nice little crowd in here today, man. Still trying to get it growing, man. Make sure you guys hit that button. If you're new, make sure you guys hit the subscribe as well, man. If you like the content and you want some more of that, man, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. But something else that we continue to talk about is we continue to talk about just training camp in general. And we got our last and final topic. But everybody's saying DB. Yeah, 100%, bro, DB. Let me see what Rebel says too. Yeah, but the key thing is he's been in the league 13 years. How many seasons does he have left? And what young kid or man does he take a spot from? How I would envision this Rebel going is one. We're not even starting no conversation. You're not getting no 3rd round pick, 4th round pick, maybe. You know what I mean? You might get 4th and below is what we talking about there. And if he comes in, you might be able to get a season or two. But I expect us to draft a linebacker this next year anyway.
Right. Absolutely. The linebacker's coming. Coming.
Bro. I don't think.
Look at our head coach. You know we getting on back.
And as much as I like Eichenberg, I be talking shit. I honestly, being objective, I don't think the linebacker of the future is on the team right now.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, because
you down with Severe up in this building.
I don't think the linebacker of the future is on the team, and people are gonna get mad. But I like Spillane, but he's not the future. He's not. He's a little up there. He's a little up there, bro. He's already 27, 28. You feel what I'm saying? Like we look at DeMario Davis, he's 35. You know what I'm saying? Everybody looking at him like, oh no, we can't do 35. So
But
How
I
many
mean,
years?
Spillane, he's got a good 5. I mean,
He does.
solid
He
5.
does. But I'm talking about a dude that we can get here, and it's more two contracts is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
a dude that we draft.
you know, you're right. If you can't get a young line, you know what? You know, Raiders Rebel, I'll give you props, both of y'all. If we can get young talent, you know what I'm saying? My only thing is this. If we actually have the ability to do something this year and we just need a decent stern defense, I want a veteran like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want a young guy that, you know, is learning on the job, if you will. I'd much rather have that veteran because if we do get that top 5 defense to go along with a decent offense, we talking. But if it's the other way around, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm going to be 100% honest. For as Diablo is during the season, we know he good. If he's starting, right? If he's starting, he's good to miss about 4 to 5 games, right? Like, he's good to give you 4 to 5 games where he's not going to be playing. I much rather I much rather Diablo in that depth role because he can come in and he's cool there. You feel what I'm saying? I'm cool with him coming in as some depth because we don't have to rely on him like that.
Exactly.
Already, bro, like when we rely on him as a starter, we've gotten burned so many times. It's a wonder how most of us aren't sitting here saying the same things I'm saying. It's a wonder.
Yeah, it is. It's interesting, bro. I mean, it's gonna be some tough decisions that need to be made, bro.
Yeah, it was very tough. Last but not least, we don't talk about this because we got to talk about it. I'm more worried about running back, especially what I saw yesterday. I don't know if you saw it, Turf, but and I'm gonna send it to you. There's a video of Zeus and the running backs going through bags, right?
And he's just looking like a big sack of potatoes, right?
Bro,
just a big big ball of muscle.
My man,
I haven't seen it.
And you didn't even see. You already know he ogred him with bro. He knocked over about like 3 bags, doing that football drill, bro. And as a former running back, I'm gonna send it to you, bro. And you gonna see it. And you it's one of those where you gotta get your feet up. You know what I mean? It's one of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My man hit about like 3 of them shits.
Just don't look good,
bro. I was like, God damn, bro. It worried me too, bro, because that wasn't the most nimble footwork I've seen. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, and he's
good so far, but yeah, Zeus, man.
I gotta see it now.
Zeus is a bull in the china shop, bro.
That's all I'm expecting out of him. I'm not expecting him to do anything other than run straight ahead. Real talk,
my man.
Straight ahead, man.
If you would have told me that he was drunk doing that drill right there, I would have believed you. I'd have been like, yeah, probably. It was that bad.
I heard about it. A lot of people.
It was that bad. It was that bad. I'm not gonna cap to you. And y'all know, right? Y'all watch us on Sundays and all that. Right. I be sticking up for Zeus. I be
all
saying
Zeus we all do.
Bro. But hey, I keep it 100 all the time. Bro. All you got to do with Zeus, bro, is just get this man a helmet and some shoulder pads and be like, all right, bro, go find something to hit, dog. Find something to hit.
Yep.
That's it.
I agree.
Last topic of the day, man. Kind of sad, man. It's been a great show, actually.
This has been a fire show.
Great show. But the last topic of the day, and a lot of people are talking about it, and I think we have to go ahead and talk about it as well. But Kermit Doll makes appearance at training camp. And if you haven't seen it already, right? There is a video circling around of a Kermit Doll dressed as Patrick Mahomes, and people and talking about I'm here. That was funny. I'm not gonna cap, bro. When they were saying I'm here, I lost it.
That's hilarious, bro. It's hilarious.
But it's a lot of back and forth. People are chiming in saying we shouldn't have we shouldn't have done it.
We shouldn't have.
RG3 comes out and says we just reserved an ass whooping for next year. That's what he said. RG3 said we just reserved the ass whooping. But what's your take on it, man? We talked about it in the group chat, man, but what's your takes on it?
Look, I love it. I love it. I mean, I have to let y'all know. And obviously I'm going to take heat for this. And I'll take my lumps, but I think we've turned the corner on these fools. I think that Christmas game was one of the biggest statements that could have ever been made, and the tables have turned a little bit. I think we have more confidence than they do. I said it, and I think we do. I think that we are the ones that's saying, so what, y'all won the Super Bowl. We got the last win over you, and that's what's over your head right now. And come August 10th, preseason first game that kicks off, it's 0-0. So
100%. 100%.
Who
Real
beat
quick,
you last?
I gotta share the screen real quick. I just gotta share the screen.
I'm here.
Yes. I'm here.
Yeah, that is so funny.
And I'll be honest, bro. Look, nobody said this. We just saw Jamar Chase like 2 days ago talk about like I'm not gonna say his name. Like, come on, bro. You feel what I'm saying? It's what it is, bro. I love this hatred. You feel what I'm saying? I don't care about all that. I'm so tired in sports nowadays. Everybody's friends, everybody's buddy. What happened to just good old fashioned? Hey, dog, I don't like you. You
at all?
I don't
Not
like
even a little bit.
I don't like the way you talk, you walk, the way you dress. None of that, bro. Like I don't like none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And let's bring that back. I'm cool with that. You talk and look, I kind of sat on it for a little bit because in the group chat I said I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know about that. We can get our ass
right.
But and you know, well, I think Cliff said it right here. Don't poke the bear. I understand.
I say poke. I say slap the bear. Shoot, I'm ready to rumble.
You know what? I started to think about this, right? I started thinking about it, and I said this right here. You ain't just gonna punk me, motherfucker.
Exactly.
It is what it is, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, at this point, I understand. They've been whooping our ass for 10 years.
For
and
so
for 10
long,
years,
bro.
walked in whatever stadium and just been punking us. You feel what I'm saying? At this point, we not scared of you, bro. We even teaching the rookies, bro. You ain't shit to fear.
Exactly.
Now you good. You feel what I'm saying? You good. And I understand that. You the best quarterback in the league. But when it come time to line it up in front of these lines, you another man to me. You feel what I'm saying? And we're going to whoop that ass. That's
100%, bro.
So that's why I'm not really tripping no more. I understand. But guess what, bro? We was going to have to talk that talk and walk that walk regardless when we played them this next year.
Exactly. So it's no different.
Ain't no difference, bro. You think they didn't already want to whoop our ass? This dog don't make no difference to what they were doing.
Don't make any difference at all.
They could have never seen this dog and already have that game circled, bro. This ain't gonna make no difference.
100%.
It's time to get it right. You feel what I'm saying?
Well, they still been interviewing and talking about that game. Like they won the Super Bowl and they still talking about that game.
This dog,
so y'all think this was gonna be what pushed them over there? Come on, man. They've been already had us circled. I thought this was brilliant. I'm sorry. And I think they should continue because guess what? Get them mad, get them outside their game. We coming physical anyway. So,
bro,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what to tell you. We already gonna be physical. So, you know what I'm saying?
At some point, I'm gonna sock your ass in the mouth, and we did that, right?
Yeah.
And now, come and get your lick back, motherfucker. Come on, like that's what I'm saying. Come and
Let's
get your lick back. That's what I'm saying.
Ready.
You want your lick? Come on. And until then, I'm gonna be talking shit until you do.
Exactly.
We'll see. And that's all it is.
It's a new kid on the block,
bro. I love the confidence
on the block.
Even when we spun the block on them and we beat them, it's like we spun when we did that little lap around their stadium. It's like we did that and like we kind of ran away. It was like like you know what I mean?
Right,
like
it wasn't a police. Yeah, we went into Arrowhead and walked out of there and we coming back next year.
Yep, and we'll be back. You know what I'm saying?
Prepared. Be prepared to go home sad.
Yep. So I can't wait. I cannot wait, bro.
I loved it. I loved it. I love it. I love the attitude. I love the way that we bringing that back. Like we want to play y'all. See, that's the difference. The difference now is this team wants to play these teams. They want to get back.
Yeah.
These last teams, we would have been, oh, somebody's out, somebody's hurt. Like, nah. Now we're gonna be like, nah, bro. You ain't hurt.
And then I see
what play this game, bro. We want y'all at y'all strongest. None of this hurt stuff. Everybody play this game.
I see what Chris is saying. I understand, right? But then this is the difference. One, right? We just beat these motherfuckers 63-20. Why would we do that?
Let's the Chargers are garbage. They don't have no upside.
By 40 points. So that is stupid. Number one. And number two, it was their official social media team who did that. Y'all were in the building when y'all got y'all ass whooped. Stop that. This was just a doll that somebody handed your boy. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, hey, you know what I mean? It is what it is, bro. I mean, I didn't know love lost regardless, bro. They know we don't like their ass.
Bro, it's that jail mentality, bro. Find the biggest dude and punch him in the mouth, bro. It's the jail house mentality, bro. Find who is the biggest team in the league? Who just won the Super Bowl? The Chiefs. Punch him in the mouth.
Bro, when Jamar Chase out there and said, I'm not going to say his name, I love that shit. That's what I love. Bring that back. You feel what I'm saying? That's what makes sports fantastic.
Exactly.
And I actually don't like you. You feel what I'm saying? I can tell they hate us, bro. The Chiefs hate us for some odd reason.
Bro, we ruined Christmas, bro. Like, I don't think we ruined Christmas. For all we know, Kelsey was going to propose to Tay-Tay.
And I ain't gonna lie. Now, me personally, as the personality, I'm not a dude that talk like that. But at the same time, if I got it, like, say if Turf was talking this shit, I'm 100% gonna back it up. Feel what I'm saying? Now, can you imagine if we beat these motherfuckers after doing all this, and how they would feel after? Oh my god, bro. And how they would feel after that. That's what I'm saying, bro. If we beat these motherfuckers after all this again,
they're going to be so small, bro. They're going to be so small. I don't think anybody understands. The pressure's not on us, and that's why you want to poke the bear in this situation, in my opinion. I mean, the pressure's on them. Y'all the Super Bowl champs. Y'all the ones that got y'all ass whooped on Christmas and had to go home and enjoy nothing. Yeah. Like, it's on y'all. We good.
Right. And secondly, bro, as far as I look at this is retaliation because his ass, Patrick Mahomes, didn't put that Christmas game on that Netflix show. So this is retaliation for that anyway. All right, we all do subtle jabs in this offseason, bro. Like, don't act like he didn't do the subtle jab on the Netflix thing either. He just did it a little more classy. You know what I'm saying? He had his little jab in there a little classy because he didn't want to show that Christmas game. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? We going back and forth this off season, bro. It is what it is.
It's time. Finally, we finally got what we need. This attitude.
Yeah.
Like, and that's the thing. Like, I love what AP is even saying. He's like, look, we not going undefeated, people. So you might as well stop that right now. But guess what? Guess what? Even the games we lose, it's still going to look right.
And that's all I can ask.
That's what I'm talking about.
All I can ask for.
It's going to look right. Meaning y'all might have won, but I guarantee you don't want to play us the next game. You hoping that was the last time you had to ever see us again because you're not coming out unscathed.
Yeah,
you're coming out of this game with some bumps, some injuries. Some people might not make it. That's just the way that it goes when you play the Raiders.
And I think that's the way we got to continue about it, man. And you know, we'll see how it continues. It's not a big thing. It's not going to be a big story as we continue. No, but
it will be between team, right? Between
when it comes back, when we play them again, they'll talk about it.
Exactly.
But other than that, you know, so we coming here, man. We up in an hour. But we'll go ahead and open it up to the chat a little bit. Talk about some things that the chat might have for us that they want to talk about or hear or might want to hear us touch on as well. Yeah, so we got our last little segment here. I do want to touch on this because Chris continues to say it, and I'm gonna give you my 2 cents on it. So today, during training camp, Alexander Madison getting the majority of the first team reps today.
Whoa.
Yeah, he got majority of the first team reps today. Am I worried about that? Not really.
Wow.
I think Tuesday your boy Zeus will be in there. He'll do his thing. But I'm gonna tell you what. Tread carefully. All right, trying to put this man as the number one running back. I'm gonna be honest. All right, like say what you want,
Right.
but I said get rid of Josh too. So Chris gonna sit here like I don't want to hear you complain about the running backs, but I didn't say sign this dude. Right? I didn't say that.
Right. No,
jump,
that's a great point. It's a great point.
From the jump, I've been said I don't know about this one. I don't know about this one. I have no idea. So, like I said, we all saw him in the number one running back role last year.
Yes.
So take that as you will. From that. So I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about him getting all that. But I think next week that Zeus will mess around and get his original snaps. Honestly.
Yep. I agree. I think he's going to absolutely get his original snaps. I think they just trying to see what Madison's working with, right? He hasn't been there. They know what Zeus is, and it's just a matter of time taking the load off, and hopefully, I haven't seen Zeus. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how I missed this stuff. Maybe is it towards the end of it was on YouTube, right?
Twitter.
Yeah,
I'm beginning on Twitter.
Okay, because I've clearly missed some of the stuff that everybody else has seen,
right?
Particularly on the running back side of things. So I gotta
check.
Looks good. Who?
Laube looks good. Yeah. So I mean, his footwork look good. I mean, I can't really speak on, I'm not really speaking on running backs all that much until next week when the pads get on. Regardless, then I can really have more to say, more to talk about. Right. But as of right now, footwork wise, I like Laube. Abdullah looks good. He looks quick. Yep. But that's pretty much it. As far as the running backs go.
Right.
We ain't gonna have too much. I mean, even now, I talked about Zeus footwork, but like I said, it's not even good or bad. I'm gonna have like real, truthful analysis until next week when the pads get on.
Yeah, Chris.
Bro. Yeah, bro, that was bad. I already admitted that. That's just terrible, it's one clip. That's what I was saying. It's one clip. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, "Oh my God, he's gonna be terrible" off of one clip. But the one clip didn't. One clip was a bad clip.
Chris,
it was terrible, bro.
Chris, you killing me.
My man had a foot seizure or whatever was going on that. Right? I don't know what was happening. It was bad, bro. I think he had some type of like.
I gotta see it. Oh man.
Yeah. Actuals, man. Mr. Robert, we look fast in drills, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Rebel, I see you over there saying, what you're saying about Mahomes, but let's be real, man. He's the best quarterback in the league, bro.
He's the dude, bro. Mahomes is the standard, bro. And that's the thing, man. Until you beat the man, you know what I'm saying? You gotta beat the man to beat a man. So he's the guy.
It's 15, bro. It sucks to say. It hurts. But 15 the best quarterback, bro. I mean, and that don't take away from the fact that we can whoop his ass 2 times a year, bro. Like that doesn't mean that we're not gonna whoop his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because he's the best quarterback in the league don't mean that there are certain all teams or all quarterbacks that are in that great category have certain teams that give their ass problems. Every single great quarterback always, and why can we not be that team for you boy? You know what I'm saying? I would love to be those Giants to that Patriots team. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want to be, bro. I want to go ahead and disrupt everything they got going on. They about to do it. They trying to go for a number 1 seed. We gonna fuck that up. You
Exactly.
We trying to play them in the playoffs in the wild card. I want that. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely want that. I wouldn't shy away from that at all. That's gonna tell me everything I need to know.
I agree. Totally agree, man. 100%.
I didn't see I'm gonna send it in the group chat, y'all. I will. You know what?
Yeah, we can find it.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna look this up right now. We got some time, bro.
Yeah, because yes, this man is cutting up. He's cutting up.
I need to show video proof of what I'm talking about, bro.
Right.
Let me see. I know it's in my like.
I heard it was bad.
Go ahead, Turk. You can go ahead and go through the chat as I look for this right now.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Let's see. Rebel ALC is better than Mahomes. I'm not trying to convince anybody. I just have my opinion. Y'all ain't gotta agree. I love it, Rebel. So
like, what if AOC doesn't start though? Like, are we still gonna say that, or like what if he loses a spot to Gardner? Like, can we still say that? Like,
hey, we'll have to see. Right, Cowtown. I agree with you. A lot of ALC takes, but there's no denying best quarterback in the league right now. He wears number 15.
It's 15, bro.
Can't disagree.
15, bro, and it sucks. It pains me. It really pains me to say this.
Yep. I think he's deserved this moniker, 15. So, yep. His name is 15 from now moving forward.
Yes. I found it. Okay. Go ahead, man. Let's go ahead and get to this, man. All right, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and detail you what it is. Right. And you're gonna look at this. Some people are gonna look at this. It might not look like anything. But at the end of the day, just a certain little nuance, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like it caught me. It caught my eye. All right, where we at? Okay, share. Boom. All right. Everybody can see. All right, now Abdullah's first. So watch Abdullah go.
Right.
All right.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me restart y'all so y'all can see what y'all want to talk about.
Yep, restart.
Look at Abdullah go. Look at Abdullah right now. Look at my man Zeus right here. God damn. It's ugly, bro. Like, it's not good soft. And it's little. It's minor. Right here, God damn. God damn. Man, there's bulldozing in damn pads, ain't he?
He like, get these bags out the way, though.
Bags out the way, man. And look, like I said, it's not that major, but it's
it's not that bad. It's actually not as bad as I thought.
And then just for posterity, we'll see Madison go through. Why?
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I like it.
Now I'll talk that shit about Madison. But yeah, I don't know who this is.
Look good.
That's Britton Brown. That's Britton Brown at the end right there.
Yeah. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? You see how clean it's supposed to look, and just compared to
the Zeus looking just unbelievable.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we see it one more time. Look at the bag slide, man. Yeah, man.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? My man got to fix the bag. He tripping over the damn bag. Tripping his shit. Damn. He the other shit work. You know what I'm saying? Much cleaner. Much cleaner.
22. That's
Madison. This is Britton Brown right here. Look at Britton Brown.
Yeah, he looked good. I'm not gonna lie, he looked good right there.
Not mad at Britton.
Nah, I'm not either.
Thing, man.
Yeah, he looked good.
But yeah, bro. Yeah, I'm not worried about the damn footwork, bro. I was looking at the upper body when your boy was doing that drill right there. That's what I was looking at. That shit looked a little loose in there, didn't it, Leo? I saw what I'm saying. Just looked a little loose. All right, yeah. Zeus the bruiser back. They're gonna have to have him pound the rock. Yeah, bro. You just give this man the helmet and some pads and let him go to work.
Just hand it off, go forward. That's it.
Bro. Yeah, bro. Drunk feet indeed. Drunk feet. Now you see what I'm talking about, bro. We just these little things we just analyzing, man.
Yes.
Thank you, Clint. This man looked like he was instructed to kick the bag. Shit's like that. That's it, man. You know what I mean? That's all. We're gonna have, you know what we're gonna start doing as well, man, as training camp goes. We're gonna start showing y'all just a little footage of what's going on the field, man. We can go ahead and analyze just a little couple clips, you know what I mean? And be able to see what the Raiders are detailing, man. What they going through. So getting close to the end, man. Anything that you want to tell the people? I was gonna go ahead. We could go ahead and look at this Jack Jones clip as well. How fast he moves his feet coming out of that break.
Oh, yeah, if you got it.
Yeah, show you how fast he moves his feet coming out of that break real quick.
Jack ready.
Let me see.
We're
talking about it the whole time, right? But he's right here in the middle, right? So he's right here in the middle. Check him out. Boom.
Oh, wow. Oh, he's just...
And that's Hobbs right there to the right. You know what I mean?
He's just... It's noticeably fast.
Hobbs is a dude. So, I mean, just looking at it, look how fast them feet move.
Boom. Look at that. Oh, God. He's noticeably faster. Those
Yeah, but damn, bro, you see what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
he has the ability, bro. Can he pull it all together? That's the only thing.
Why he won't, man?
And
he's on a mission this year too. You see, mad about him talking about his boy like that.
For sure. And people saying 6 and 11.
Yeah, he didn't like none of that. They talking about poking the bear. That's where you don't poke the bear, if you ask me.
Yeah, right there.
they looking for the Raiders to be the number 1 team this year, putting us 32. And man, please,
I love it. I love that. But man, another fire show, man. Fire things, details. I damn near sad we got to go, man. But this is a good one, man. I mean, anything left you want to say before we going out of here, man?
I mean, we got our regular gauntlet, ladies and gentlemen. The show don't stop. And in fact, all we're going to do is start building upon top of the shows that we currently have. The season is coming. We're going to have some special things, whether it be for the members of our groups, right? Live stuff, we'll be at the games. And then, right, when we are at home, right, we'll have shows and all kinds of things moving forward from that respect. So we're gonna keep bringing this content, man. I'm all in, man. I'm 100% all in for the long haul.
100%, man. We're gonna keep bringing you content. Your boy Rundown. I'm posting shorts. I'm getting clips from the practices, so I'm gonna be posting those every time I get some. So stay on the lookout to watch some of the clips I'm posting. Some of the episodes I got as well. Tomorrow we got Fan Talk Friday. If Chris is still on, man, we on that. Sunday gonna be a real good day, man. We're gonna be breaking down the first week of training camp at the syndicate. So we're gonna be breaking everything that we've heard down about the week. Also gonna have Papa Rundown in that mug as a guest. Yeah, man. So the whole syndicate gonna be there on Sunday, man. Also have Papa Rundown, give him his little thing. So it's gonna be a real great time on Sunday. Make sure you guys pull up 7:30 Eastern time. Gonna be a crazy one, man. But I appreciate everybody that's in this mug, man. Definitely appreciate everybody that's up in here. Make sure you guys hit the like, hit the subscribe button. Share this mug out too, man. We're trying to get to 2,000 subscribers before the season starts. So we got a month. But we can do it. You know what I mean? We can do this thing. So let's try to get as close to 2,000 subscribers as we can for both Turf and I. And let's see what we got going on. But without further ado, man, y'all already know what time it is. Make sure you hit all the buttons, man. We're going to see y'all on Sunday. So y'all pull up, man. Going to be a real good day. Until then, y'all be safe. Enjoy the beginning of y'all weekend, man. We're going to see y'all next Thursday. Peace.